Have you ever wondered what games influenced the industry so heavily with the gameplay mechanics they implemented that the rest of the industry followed soon after? There have been quite a few significant innovations over the short time that video games have existed so heavily in mainstream media that I had to make a list, but this list only includes games released within the last 20 years. Let's get started. Free flow combat, Arkham series. When Arkham Asylum glided onto the scene in 2009, very few even gave it much attention out of the gate because, up to this time, no comic book hero-based video game had ever been good, let alone worthy of any kind of praise, outside of praising how terrible they were. Superman 64, anyone. All that got squashed, broken, and choked out when Rocksteady released Batman Arkham Asylum with their combat system that allowed the Caped Crusader to build momentum as you leapt from foe to foe, timing your button presses and counters to create a ballet of bad guy butt bashing that was as cool looking as it was elegant to witness. Many games followed after, with WB Games mostly at the helm, using that combat system in Mad Max, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, Batman sequels, and Insomniac Games with the recent sequel to Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2. While I'm sure it will get much Game of the Year praise, just remember who did the bruising bad guy beatdowns first. Battle Royale, Fortnite. Even though PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds came first, and even though Arma 2's mod from PlayerUnknown titled DayZ came before that, only one game transcended the medium and into mainstream and pop culture and even metaculture, which was 2017's Epic Games' Fortnite. Advertised for its Save the World mode, upon release it was just another free-to-play co-op tower defense survival shooter hoping to stand out amongst the likes of Plants vs. Zombies. Packaged alongside it was a Battle Royale mode which wound up becoming a cultural phenomenon and standing out amongst the rest and even above itself as the premier part of the title to incorporate practically all popular entertainment to with its Battle Pass skins. When you got the likes of Thanos shooting Goku, shooting Stormtroopers, shooting Lara Croft in your game, it's safe to say you transcended licenses and became an advertisement for planet Earth's favorite forms of fun. So many titles came after trying to capitalize on the uber popularity of battle royales in many different forms, which were mostly just cash grabs, but none stood out amongst the rest, like Fortnite. Over-the-shoulder camera angle, Resident Evil 4. The argument can be made that there were other over-the-shoulder camera angles, but these were all directly in the middle of the character throughout the majority of the games and shifted only when aiming. Resident Evil 4 kept the player's viewpoint close and tight to protagonist Leon S. Kennedy throughout the whole experience, literally over his shoulder, which kept the action claustrophobic and frenetic while reminding us that we're no longer playing as Raccoon City's tank-controlled rookie cop. We're now a resident butt-kicking, tentacle head-shooting, TNT stick-aiming, head-exploding from kicks, suplexing, government agent saving the dames and taking names video game character that the likes of Skyrim, Fallout, God of War, and almost every other third-person action-adventure game decided it was best to use this exact same camera angle to up the immersion and intensity while keeping the cinematic integrity first and foremost right behind the protagonist. Don't think so? The previously mentioned titles all used this exact same camera angle 20 years later, not in as homage, but as a staple of industry innovations and gaming mechanics that have been introduced over the years to our favorite form of entertainment. Do you think we got it wrong? Make sure to threaten me in the comments down below and tell me why you can't watch this list because your favorite game didn't make it. But don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Stay dirty, humans.
Oh God. Jesus.